Hello, everyone. This is Bimbo Barbarella with the Bimbo Barbarella Music Program presenting to you on December 22nd the final episode of Season 2 of the College of Knowledge. Today we have a very interesting show. Myself and the professors and anybody else who wants to join. We are doing our 11 favored bands, and they can be, and 11 to 2 can be in any order. There's no sets, number 11, number 10, number 9, but number 1 has to be your favorite band of all time. That's the only caveat in the listing of the music. So I usually start at 8 o'clock, and I'm usually late, so I'm actually early. If that makes any sense to anybody. It doesn't even make sense to me, and I said it. So let's get some of our professors up here. Addie Pickall, number 1 is the longest number. Addie, and it's also the loneliest number. And that's actually done by Three Dog Nights. So, are you playing, Miss Addie? Because I wasn't sure if you were gonna, so I need to add you to the official list, Miss Professor Pickall. Hello, there's Pirate Radio, Mr. Kropka. As you can see, we're going to be bothered by misfits all night. So fortunately, I really don't need the keyboard too much for this. So I'm going to put out the link so anybody who wants to join can. Oh, hello there, Fruit Loops. Nice to see you. Yeah, because I think I just subbed up to your channel. So oh, Addie, so what you can't okay, so you want to do it from the side there, Addie? Your mic's not working again? Maybe if you weren't so bad, Santa would have bought you a mic. But because you were bad all year, I know for a fact because I have it, from good sources, that you're getting about 42 pounds of coal. So, hello, Miss Jen. So, Miss Easy Street with Jen, and the captain will certainly come up soon. Here's the link to join. Santa hates me, and I respect that for him. Well, that's like in our version of sympathy for Santa. You know, one of the lines that Santa says is the last one when he says that he really likes it when all the little boys and girls they tell him how much that they hate him, that he likes that. So Addie, so okay, but you're gonna play, from the you're gonna play from the chat. And there's the captain.
Backstage.
We are waiting for the cohort in crime with the captain. Hello, sir.
Hey there, we're furiously
Mrs.
plugging
Hopkins,
things up, so
Mrs. Hopkins,
um,
I'm sure you're playing. Oh, hello, Chris LeClaire. How are you?
There now.
Hello, Chris. How are you?
I just want to drop in real quick and say Merry Christmas to you and Al. If I don't
Yes,
talk,
yes, and
Merry
thank you. Merry
Christmas.
Christmas to you and Debbie, and
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 God
hope
bless. And God bless you.
and okay, and hopefully you were good. Oh,
Yes.
this year,
Yes.
because I have the ins with Santa,
Yeah.
and I have word that you're getting, dropped, like a dump truck full of coal in front of your.
By the way, I enjoyed your video that you did, the singing video with Chris playing the guitar.
Oh, the
It,
sympathy
it
for
was it was
Santa.
really good, but I had a hard time. I had a hard time hearing what you were singing. I don't know if it was echoed or something, or
my
Well,
app could have been turned up too loud. I'm not sure, but
yeah,
um,
it was really good.
but
Though.
yeah, it's mixing is tricky.
Yeah.
Getting just the right mix of audio can be kind of a pain.
Addie, so are you going to come up on panel or are you going to do it from the chat?
Let me grab this.
Anyone gets close to this ring,
Gotta find
I'll
it.
take you out too.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
Okay, well, Merry Christmas, Chris, and Merry Christmas, Debbie. Okay, there's Miss Easy Street. Oh, I believe they're actually in northern Florida now. Yeah, because they bugged my ass for a whole week. Ugh.
I'm gonna say no, but you could put a no.
No, I got it.
No, Chris, no. Don't even try, please.
It'll work.
No, if please, come on.
Um,
It's for luggage should ain't allowed to weigh over 45. Are you kidding me?
And so, of course, Misfit is going to have her big head.
Listen, it's my thought. Keep it plugged in. Listen, you stop.
Okay, Addie, you got to do from the chat. Okay.
Put the lug on the luggage.
Okay, Addie, so you're going to go third, just so you know.
We can both sit on the edge of the bed and then
You can.
well, actually it did better on the chair.
Well, this is what I said. I said if you put the luggage on top of the rack, that gives it some height. And put the laptop on top of the luggage. There you go.
You are a turd. No, you're not. You're not a turd, Addie. You might be a floater, but you're not a turd. And here she is.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
You sound very good, Miss Arizona.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Mark. If you want to join, because Mrs. Hopkins is here, you're here. I was going to see if anybody else wants to join because I sent messages out to Chris Bliss and to Jay Scully to see if they wanted to play. There's Miss Leah Lima Bean, who took another beating in wrestling. Unbelievable, Leah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Grab my water
You
real
guys
quick.
lost again.
It's like the Three Stooges over here. So how's everyone? Merry Christmas.
Just crazy
Can you hear us?
thirsty, and I don't know why. I can hear you.
You can hear me? Thanks.
North Florida is Turtle Florida. Yes, there's a lot of turtles that live up in North Florida. That's okay. That's like a spawning ground. Yes, Addie, call her a lima bean. She likes that. Real DJ Fruit Loops. Would you like to come on panel and play? Again, your 11 favorite bands. Band number 11 to 2 can be in any order, but number 1 has to be your all-time favorite band, and it can be any genre, but it has to be a band. For instance, it can't be Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band because it's him and his band. It's got to be a full band.
Oh, no. That
Why?
rocks.
Wait, broke it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I may or may not pass. I might get an F on this assignment.
Oh, you don't need it on there. It's,
We'll see.
we got. It's here.
I mean
There it is.
Miss Easy Street because I can hear you, Miss Easy Street.
Okay,
Yeah.
you can hear me. I can hear you. Can you hear through your?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're good.
I
So you don't
know.
need this thing.
Yes, I know, Leah, and I did notice that too. You just stood there, like you were stuck.
Oh, no,
Miss
no,
Miss Addie. Okay, this is the last
good.
episode of season number 2. You will abide by the rules, and you will do my bidding.
Uh-oh.
So it shall be written, so it shall be done.
Addie and I both might be walking the plank before it's all done.
Same.
Oh, okay, so speaking about walking the plank, here we have the official plank walker.
I was wondering if I was going
Well, we were hoping Grandpa would make it. If we wait long enough, he could shuffle his way over.
Okay, so we have, maybe wait a couple more minutes, see if anybody that I asked can come up. Like I said, because I sent a message to Chris Bliss and to Jay Scully to see if they wanted to.
Yeah, Chris Bliss is not doing any more shows this year.
I know.
I sent you
He's-
that, did I? Did I send you
Yeah,
that
he's
message?
probably working. He's probably working.
Yeah, he's working like a dog, but he may do a Christmas song, but he hopes to start up at the beginning of next year. So, yeah,
I think that the pirate ship is having problems with its sales because it,
I'm not whining.
There we go.
okay, so I'll give it like 3 more minutes and then we'll start.
oh, perfect.
Last chance for anybody who wants to join in.
Speaking
Okay,
of
and you guys do understand the rules, correct?
Oh, but
yeah, well, too late now, but
Even though Addie
The rules?
even though Addie understands the rules, she is gonna respectfully play them wrong. So
you're gonna spill that wine here.
that's fine.
no.
Oh, Mark, and so how late did your show go on last night?
There's no way that's.
We went till about, I think, 2 a.m.
Hang on.
Jesus. Oh, just you and Tom, or did you get anybody else coming up, or?
Yeah, we had, I don't know, it's all just a blur to me now. But Tom, who else came up?
Well, I was there for a
Mary
little bit.
dropped in, and you were there.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's, what more could you ask for?
Okay, so I guess we shall begin. And do I need to go over the rules again? Oh, does everybody understand it?
Yeah, 11 bands in each genre. Just tell your
Easy.
band. And,
But
Okay.
no. But-
Okay. And 11 to 2 can be any, order. There's no set order. But number one has to be your number one favorite band of all time. And if you say Whitesnake or Motley Crue, you are banned for the entire 2024 season. Just letting you know.
Or Bruce
Huh?
Springsteen and
A
the,
little
Monkeys.
harsh, isn't it?
No, you can say the Monkeys. That's fine. Oh, that won't get you banned.
Monkeys didn't make my cut.
No, they did
Imagine
not
that.
make mine either. Okay, so here we go. The final episode of 2023. The College of Rock Knowledge. We will start off with the captain.
Alrighty, my number 11 band, I went with The Doors.
Okay.
Just, largely just on the stage presence and forming the archetype of what a lead rock and roll singer should be. Great Hammond organ
Oh yeah.
tone, just legendary band, great hits. Just they left their mark for sure.
And speaking of that, Mark, early next year we're gonna do a show. I haven't figured it out exactly, but all of the professors of the College of Knowledge are gonna name their favorite musician of the instrument that they play. Like you would list your favorites, keyboardists.
that dang triangle's gonna be tough.
I would list my
Ugh.
favorite bass players. Yeah, okay, Jen, your favorite triangle players. Ms.
Yeah,
Hopkins, what instrument can you play?
None, but I like the didgeridoo.
There you
Well, okay. Oh, okay. You could be singers. Miss Addie can be lead guitarists.
That's an actual instrument Mrs. Hopkins mentioned, though. Isn't that the instrument where there's a little handle and
Yeah.
you turn the handle and it makes
It-
noises?
I think it's like a long wooden thing.
I thought that was called a glockenspiel.
No, a glockenspiel is a xylophone style instrument.
Oh, okay.
Well, the
Oh,
hurdy-gurdy
no.
is kind of has that. It's like a violin that you have a crank on the side of it.
Oh, okay. So Addie would like to do harmonica players. That's fine. That's good. There's enough
Because
good
Chris
harmonica
plays
players.
lead guitar, so.
I play
Oh,
guitar more chords than.
oh, that's right. Yeah.
the,
And you don't want to do the glockenspiel?
No.
Okay.
But if Mrs. Hopkins does the didgeridoo, mixes it in with rock and roll, they could make it didgeridoo-wop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
He's been waiting.
Oh.
I think my wrists will start to slit themselves now.
Easy. Oh, Mr. Bopak, and do you think that you could play, sir?
For sure, Bob can play.
Yeah, but he might he might be on, boom boom Bopak duty.
Oh.
Oh, okay, Suzanne, just don't be
Oh, I thought you
naming.
meant musical instrument.
Okay, Suzanne, okay, you got to play all 11 if you're going to play.
Oh, is Zagna here?
Yeah, Zagna. Oh, yeah, that's
Aw,
Suzanne.
Merry Christmas, everybody, and Merry
Hi,
Christmas.
Jagnut.
Okay. Easy
Thanks for
Street,
hosting it.
your next one.
Well, I was gonna say something, but then I'm gonna change it to Rush. I
Okay,
changed it just now.
that's fair. Okay, good choice. Miss Addie, posted in the posted in the side chat so we can say it. Oh, Suzanne, okay, you can name this, okay, you can play, but you have to wait till I call your name, and you gotta have 11. Are you gonna have 11, Suzanne?
Because it's one more.
It's
Is
one
Suzanne
band.
there with you now, Bimbo, or is she at her own? Residence?
No, she's at the musical compound.
Oh, the compound.
Yeah, where we did the filming.
Oh.
All right, Zagnet, I'm gonna put you down. So you better, oh, you better finish playing, or I'm gonna keep your Christmas present. Okay, so what did she say? She said Smithereens and who else? Metallica. Oh, since when did you ever like Metallica? Yeah, 'cause I hear them coming from your van all the time. Miss Addie, what is your number 11, dear? Organ grinder. Is that a band, Addie, or is that an instrument that you want to play? Oh. Come on, Addie, pick a band. Jesus. You know, because Misfit's only going to sleep here, for a while, and then she's going to wake up and then bite me again, so.
You gotta give Addie a break. She's busy hoisting the sails.
Pick a band. Prince, okay. I'll let that go because when he was with the New Revolution, they were just called the New Revolution. I really shouldn't, but I will.
If you want to go on band history, we'll never get anywhere.
Well, Addie says she wasn't going to play by the rules anyway, so.
There you go.
Okay, so next we have Mrs. Hopkins. Your number
Okay.
11, dear.
My number 11 is the Sugar Cubes.
Who the hell are they?
It's Bjork and
Oh.
some dude. I'm not too fond of the dude's voice, but I love Bjork's voice.
Okay, but they had a band called the Sugar Cubes.
Yes.
I never heard that. Wow. I did not know
The
that.
head professor has been stumped.
Yes, absolutely. And it does happen, once every couple of weeks. Oh, John Bopak. See, maybe that's why you can't play, just because of comments like that. Oh, preparing the chum bucket. Okay, Mr. Kropka.
Hello,
Hello, Miss
Bob.
Fay. How are you? Hello, Miss Fay. How are you? Go, Kropka.
I like Bobak's answer.
Yes.
Okay, my number 11, I got my Filipino accent, and my number 11 choice for tonight is Emerson, Lake, and Palmer.
And why do you have a Filipino accent for ELP? Why? Well, why? So what were you
You
looking
really
at?
want to ask that?
Well, what were you looking at the cover of Love Beach, and you think that that's where that was taken?
Possibly, yeah. I didn't think of that, but yeah, you might. That was a bad album.
Oh, it was. That was horribly, horribly. Oh, that was horribly terrible. Okay, so now you know whose turn it is, and let me tell you that some of my bands you may not have heard of, if you can believe that. My 11, though, everybody has heard of, but a lot of people don't like. It's Marilyn Manson. I have every single CD or album that Manson ever produced.
I
And
have no doubt.
and Manson goes through like phases. Like his first couple of ones were fantastic. And then he released like 5 of garbage. And then his last 4 have been very, very good. So that's it. Okay, Captain Chris, your next one. And like I said, I'm not even going to do numbers because numbers here don't matter. So your next one, Chris.
The next one's the Allman Brothers Band. Classic Southern rock. Just some great jam band, great influencer of other acts. Just awesome stuff.
Okay, good. Good. I'm sure you stole one of Captain Kropka's, but that's okay. Miss Easy Street, your next one, dear.
Let's see. I have Bob Marley Man. Cause everything be Irie.
Okay. See,
I didn't say
Okay.
the Whalers. The Whalers have nothing to do with this.
okay. Okay. But Bob Marley wasn't a band. He was solo with the Wailers. So see, that can't count.
Oh, see. All these last minute rules.
Picky.
2 weeks,
Picky.
and now I get last minute rules. Let's see. It's
That's
going to
flock.
be then Bob Seger. No. Because he had the Silver Bullet Band.
Absolutely.
How about
See,
the band
that-
was the band.
Yeah, the band's a good choice.
Okay. All right. Okay. Easy Street. You're going with the band, just so we can move the show along.
The band.
Yeah.
Not Duran
Okay, but what
Duran,
was
the band.
So now I
what's the
gotta
name
go
of the
smoke a spliff. Because
I usually call him Robbie Robertson in the band.
Well, that would be incorrect. Okay. Zagnut.
I'm just failing.
Zagnut. Okay. Give me another band that you like, Zagnut.
Told you I'm gonna be walking
Another
the
band
plank
you like.
tonight.
Come on, Zagnut. Pay attention. Now pick another band that you like.
Just
See,
totally-
and this is why I told you guys that I hang around with dumb people because I look smarter. Come on, Zagnut, let's go.
So
Pick
let
somebody.
me get this straight. The Mothers of Invention is not a band?
No, okay, that is a band. That is a full-fledged band. So, okay, so that will count. Because they were not Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention. They were the Mothers of Invention.
That's right.
The complete mother's invention.
Suzanne, pick somebody or you're getting a,
Stage hook.
yeah, oh, you're getting a, I don't know, something.
A goose egg.
Okay.
She was
Mm.
such a gracious hostess. So,
So
can't find
Suzanne's next one is nothing. Okay, leaves us with Mrs. Hopkins.
All right, my next one is Susie and the Banshees.
No, she had banshees. You can't have that.
Really?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. She was. Yes. That's right. Yes, Mrs. Hopkins.
Oh no!
Yes.
But Susie be nothing with
Oh no! I didn't know
Yeah.
that was the rule.
It can't be somebody and the.
Oh no. Well, who did I have before? I'll have to look on the phone. Who else I had back there?
were these rules just made.
Oh, that's
How about
who's
Hootie
on
and
the other
the
phone.
Blowfish?
Oh hell no!
I know bands that
Oh,
are
I
absolutely
said 2
bands.
weeks ago.
Oh,
I said this 2 weeks ago.
I have
Oh.
Hootie and the Blowfish, but the Blowfish is actually, Hootie is actually part of the name.
oh no!
Oh, okay. The name of the band is Hootie and the Blowfish, so that will work.
That will work, even though it's an and the.
Right, because it's not. Oh, because the Blowfish was not a separate entity. They were all the same band.
Hootie was
They were all Blowfish.
Yeah. Okay, Mark, is that your answer?
No.
Well, I would put
Oh.
the Doors then.
Okay. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Hopkins.
Are we sure?
The
Because
power
there
of
was
suggestion.
Is the part of the Doors?
No,
No,
but there is a
lots of
band
bands have the
called
word the.
the.
The
Why is it my turn?
Yeah, Mrs. Hopkins, if you have any trouble, ask, Mama B. Maybe she can help you.
Oh no, I have another one with the.
Okay, no, the is fine.
Okay.
The is fine. It's like the Doors is fine. But they weren't Jim Morrison and the Doors. They were just the
Oh.
Doors. Okay.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. Okay. Captain Captain of the sinking ship, go ahead.
My next band is Yes.
Awesome
Okay.
band.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
My next one is a German band that I know nobody has ever heard of, and if you know of them, okay. Oh, wait. Okay, so we have Suzanne said Fine Young Cannibals. All right, I'll change your nothing to Fine Young Cannibals. You just want your present. That's all I know. You know why? Because I got you a bunch of Zagnut bars. Oops. Okay, because you guys heard my story about the Zagnut bars, right? Oh, and I mentioned that in my stupidity show
Yeah.
about the lady who called the manager on me because I bought all the Zagnut bars and her son did not get a Zagnut bar. Okay. Oh, okay. So my answer is a German band called Apoptygma Berserk. They're German and they're like dance industrial metal. That's all you need to know. Try to figure that out. Hello, Brian. Nice to see you. Okay,
So are they
Suzanne, you
anything
gotta wait until I
outside or
call
no?
you. Oh, hello, Kathy. Oh, how is Las Vegas? Probably just as nice as Arizona, not like Florida here where it was 22 degrees today here in Tampa. Um, okay, so Miss Addie, your next one, dear.
It actually rained all day since 1 a.m. today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds
Suzanne,
very
wait
sultry.
until I call you. Oh,
Yeah, just you wait, Suzanne.
Addie, what's your next one, dear? Yes, I got it, Suzanne, but you got to zag that. You got to wait until I call you. Miss Addie, what's your next one, dear? Jeez. The Icelandic band Kaleo, they're about as obscure as Apoptygma Berserk. But that is a band. That is a band. Okay, so uh, who goes next?
Mrs. Hopkins.
Yes,
Mrs.
Mrs.
I
Hopkins.
said that.
Yes, go ahead.
Was that
Yes,
right?
Mrs.
Oh, wow.
Hopkins. Yes,
I thought-
Mrs. Hopkins, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Alice in Chains.
Okay.
That's
Good.
a band that I actually like, and my hubby likes it too. So that's another bonus there.
Yeah.
Okay. And out of all of that kind of like that genre of music, I liked them. They were good. They were good.
I know that band
Okay.
They must have a lot of other good stuff too.
Pirate Radio, your next one, sir.
This one I categorized into two, the Guess Who and BTO,
Well,
since they both have Randy Bachman.
okay, so 9, you want to use O2 bands?
Yes, please.
Okay. And I allow that because I do that all the time. That way I get more choices in.
Yeah, and they're both good choices.
And they're both from the
Canadian
great
band.
and they're both and they're both from the great state of Winnipeg.
That's right. Downtown Winnipeg.
Oh, wow.
Not a state, but
Okay.
perhaps a state of mind.
Okay,
state of being.
My next one is a British band, round in the first British invasion. And no, it is not the Beatles. The Beatles didn't even come close to making my list. It is a band called The Kinks. That's my next one. Okay.
Excellent
Captain Chris, go ahead. You're next, sir.
Alrighty. My number 9 is Steely Dan. Great collaboration between and Becker.
Yep.
I think they're the only rock band that incorporated jazz influences in a compelling way.
Oh,
You know,
I don't know.
basic
and
stuff.
okay, because I forgot to get your number 9 before, so you get 9 and 8. So what's your next one? What's 8? Because you go first. So
Oh,
what's
okay.
8?
My number 8 is The Grateful Dead. Europe 72 classic album. Great jam band.
That's
Yeah.
about the only Grateful Dead CD that I like, Mark. Chris, Grateful. Yeah, that's 72.
Europe 72 was a high point for the band. It was right before
Yeah.
Pigpen died, and it just they just really gelled on that tour. The audiences were very quiet, so it's like the sound quality of the mix.
It's probably because they were all high. Okay,
I know that,
easy.
yeah.
Oh, Easy Street. So you get 2 because I missed you guys. I don't know how.
Fela Kuti
Huh?
and
You got itchy what?
FELA space KUTI.
What is the solo?
And who are they?
Him, he's a solo artist from the 60s,
70s.
70s. He did Afrobeat.
And was he a
That's
band or
ours.
was he, and
There
was
have
he a
been
band or
plays
was he
about
solo?
him and everything. So,
And so was he a band or was he solo?
band.
He had a band backing him up, but it was all about him.
It was all him, but a backup
All right,
band,
okay.
backup singers.
Okay, so your next one, Jen.
Dead Milkmen.
Oh, they're great.
I mean, they're so close to each other in, style.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Beelzebub was a great album.
Okay, so now that we're back on track, Miss Addie, what is your next one, dear? Miss Addie.
It almost sounded like a foghorn for a minute.
Okay, well, I guess they can't afford any funds on, like Kropka's pirate ship, so he has to, be the captain and the foghorn.
Hey, did you hear my sound effects I was doing last night? I didn't
Yes.
do too many of them. I
Addie
mustered
likes,
up.
Addie likes Blackfoot. Okay, good.
Youth Cut Band.
Good choice.
Yep. I've seen
Addie,
them
and
in
you get
concert.
another one too because somehow I'm missing people. I don't know how. So you get another one, Addie. Go ahead. So you're number 8.
I think Blackfoot actually toured with ZZ Top. I think that's who I saw them with.
Wow. I know the Black Crows tried to tour with ZZ Top too, but ZZ
Yeah.
Top had him thrown out
Hmm.
of the tour.
Well, okay. Well, probably because the Robinson brothers were fighting.
Yeah, partially. I think there was another reason for it, but
Okay, Addie, and what's your next one, Addie? Spinal.
Chris Robertson
Suzanne
didn't want to
Bernard.
advertise for ZZ Top. He didn't want his name to be put on ZZ Top's
Yep.
advertising list of
Oh,
items.
God.
So he complained about that. And it caused a big rift.
Okay, okay, so Zagnet says Spinal Tap, and I'm putting that down just because that's an answer, so that's good. Addie, what's your number? Your number 8, dear. Jimi Hendrix Experience. Okay, see, now that is the name of the band, so that counts. See how the game is played? I didn't know that it was going to be so difficult.
Well, remember I left to do laundry until 3 o'clock in the morning last
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
and something was lost in translation.
That's actually one of the songs by Apoptisma Berserk. Lost in Translation. That's very good.
With Bill Murray and Scarlett Johansson as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Mrs. Hopkins, your number 8.
The Cure.
Good. Good band. Good band with Robert Smith.
Yeah, I like it that he still serenades his wife live in concert. So
My favorite ones are like some of the earlier ones, like well, I don't want to be offended, but it's the name of the song is Killing an Arab, and there was one song called Fire in Cairo.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of their earlier ones I liked a lot better, but The Forest was good. That's one of my favorites. Okay, Pirate Radio, your next one.
Deep Purple.
Good.
Okay, okay, what mark? Because there's one Deep Purple mark.
Yeah.
We'll get you. It better
I'm
not be
all
Mark
about
3,
Mark II.
Mark 2 or 4, because you
Well,
know who's
which
in
is the Machine Head Deep Purple?
2.
Yeah, I'm all about 2.
Okay, because then Richie
Machine
Blackmore
Head.
came back for Mark 4. But you
Yeah,
know who's
Richie
in Mark
Blackmore
3?
was there in Mark II also.
Yes, okay, but you know who's in Mark 3, and that will discourage. That will.
Sammy Hagar, yeah. No, we
No, it
don't.
wasn't Sammy Hagar.
We don't mention his name though.
No, I don't, because I got it. Oh boy, because I lit up a firestorm on Twitter when I said that I hated this guy.
Did you really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Good for you.
And like I said,
He sucks.
I don't say that I hate musicians because I know how hard it is, but I just do not like him.
No,
Okay,
he's
my number 8 is a another German band. The songwriter and creator of the band is Tobias Sammetz, and the name of the band is Avantasia. And they're like symphonic classical rock, if you want a gist of what they sound like. Okay, Captain, your next one.
My number 7, Down Under, AC/DC. That was the first band I ever heard and made the effort to buy an album. My
Yeah.
first piece of music that I ever bought was a copy of Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. I had
Yeah.
a poster of AC/DC in my room. It was great.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Straight ahead.
By the way,
my first
No.
vinyl was Quadrophenia, The Who.
Oh wow, that's a great one.
my first vinyl that I bought with my own money from mowing lawns was Sticky Fingers. Miss
Nice.
Hopkins, what was the first vinyl record that you ever owned?
Men at Work.
Nice.
Oh, that's not. Oh, they're not that bad.
Yeah.
They're not
They had some
bad.
hits. They had huge hits.
Yeah.
Okay. So who are we on?
Miss Jen.
Wait.
That was my
Okay,
number 7.
So Mrs. Hopkins was 8. I got everybody else. Okay, my number 8. No, Avantasia. I said them. Okay. Yes, Jane, go ahead. Thank you, Captain Chris.
Bioritmo,
What?
BIO space RITMO. They're a kick-ass salsa band, and they used to have a guy from Guar that was in the band.
Guar
He played
was
in
in the
Guar
salsa
to
band.
play in Bioritmo, a
Somebody
salsa
from
band.
Guar played in the salsa band.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely, because they're an
Wow.
amazing salsa band.
Wow. I can't imagine. I can't
What's
imagine
next?
somebody who played with
I mean,
somebody who played with Odious
they're
Max.
still kicking. They're still kicking it
Polka.
20 years plus
Yeah.
later.
Who, Guar? Yeah.
Yeah, Bioritmo and Guar, but yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Bioritmo
I've never heard
still
of them.
kicking it.
Wow.
Guar
Very
actually
good.
died for a
See,
while, but they reformed recently and started touring again.
and now this is what's good about this is everybody gets to learn like different bands because I've already seen three bands that I've never heard of before. So, okay, Miss Addie, what is your next one, dear? And Zagnut, what's your next one? Zagnut and Addie both go at the same time. And whoever gets the answer first gets to win the special prize of the evening, which is a Santa Claus Pez dispenser with no candy. Addie, Addie says Everlast. Okay. Good, very good, Addie. Okay. Oh, so yeah. Oh, yes, and yes, and I know that Zagnut likes the Smiths. I know that because we've played them in her car before, and by the swimming pool when I got pushed in.
The Seaman Palm.
Yeah, cement pond. Okay, Mrs. Hopkins, your next one.
Okay, I'm not sure if this one counts because it's a virtual
I
band.
will let you know. Oh
It's
no,
a virtual
virtual
band.
is fine. Oh,
Gorillas.
Gorillas, yeah. Well, actually, even though they're a virtual band, they have real musicians playing. So yeah, and Gorillas is good. My favorite song by them, Mrs. Hopkins, is "Feel Good Inc."
Oh, I love that one too.
I love that song. And that video was so cool. Have you ever seen that video?
Yeah.
So cool. Okay, Pirate
We should run that
Radio.
on bass.
What?
My next one is TTB, Tedeschi Trucks Band.
Okay.
So they're playing March 15th in St. Augustine.
Oh, are you going?
No, we're here now. I just on the A1A as we were coming in.
And who is Trucks?
Derek,
Derek Trucks
Oh,
is
Mark.
a
Mark. Oh, okay, Mark. Don't answer. Oh, who knows who Trucks is?
we
Who is his famous father?
uncle.
Uncle, brother, sister, whatever.
it's all the same in the South.
Actually, it's all family.
Exactly. Butch Trucks. Butch Trucks from the Allman
Yeah, he
Brothers.
was the drummer for the Allman Brothers,
Yeah.
and Derek was the guitar player from
Yes.
the year 1999 on.
Okay. Okay, my number 7 is, again, I'm going to pull a Kropka and say that this is a tie. Deep Purple and Pink Floyd. Just because I couldn't make a decision, so
There you go.
there you go.
You got to walk the plank. You broke your own rule.
Hey, okay, well, Mark's ship is underwater, so I won't fall that far. If anything, I'll fall up. Okay, Captain Chris, your next one, sir.
Okay, my number 6. Led Zeppelin.
Suzanne, wait your turn.
Oh, I mean, what could you add about Led Zeppelin that hasn't already been
Okay.
said? I enjoy their music. I kind of hurt myself crispy on. I have to kind of stay away from it from a long time to be able to hear a Zeppelin song and hear something fresh in it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
legendary band. It's, you know, way more than
Okay.
some of their parts.
Okay, I think Zagnut's doing this just on purpose, just to fuck with the game. Okay, so Miss Easy Street, go ahead.
My turn already?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with, speaking of Susan Tedeschi, Sean Costello.
Who was that?
Rumors out there in the land of musicians as to why he died.
Who did you just say? I missed that, Jen.
Sean Costello.
Oh.
Okay, but
He
was
was an
he a
Atlanta
solo
blues
artist? Oh, was
artist.
he a solo
Yep.
artist?
Yes.
Okay, well that can't count. It's got to be a band. A solo
Ah.
artist can't count.
His last performance was with a bunch of kids.
A solo
he
artist
died.
doesn't count.
Oh,
Ignis-
gosh, a
something
band,
new.
a band, a band. My band is gonna be Journey.
Okay.
I'm pulling for you,
Oh.
Simple Life.
Oh God, I'm gonna write that word down.
I'm just gonna do it for a Simple Life. You wanted a band, you got a band.
Yeah,
It's
well,
Windsor, Ontario.
Oh.
At least that's geographically correct, unlike
And here
South
I'm-
Detroit.
Here I'm refreshing my notes and putting a Simple Life in it.
okay.
Taking one
Okay.
for the team.
And Miss Addie says that she was a Clark Bar fan, but now Zagnuts are her second favorite ones. Yeah. Okay, Addie, and did you hear that Zagnut story? You have to listen to that because that is so hysterical. Okay, so what's your next band? And Zagnut, I'm just gonna pick one, the Sex Pistols, because I like them better. So that's what I'm picking for you. So Miss Addie, go ahead. Oh, something's running in the woods. Oh, maybe it's an alligator.
Could be.
No,
I don't see an
okay,
alligator over here.
Okay, because she does live by a big lake, and we have seen gators there.
Oh, yeah. We've not seen a single gator this trip.
You've been all over this state. No
Not
gators.
a single gator.
All right. Oh, okay, Suzanne. Okay, Zagnut. We'll go catch your alligator.
Maybe it's the time of year. It's colder out, so they're kind of
No,
hiding.
they're still around.
Miss Bimbo is running the crazy train. Absolutely. And I think that I'm the one who started the crazy train by giving a game that's too hard to play. So Addie says Ozzy. Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, okay. Yes, he had his own band, so that counts. Okay, Mrs. Hopkins, your next one.
Oh, my next one, Weezer. I was listening to a lot of their music, and Mom was digging their Christmas covers and the beats.
And now Weezer's funny. They have some funny lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Now
do.
they just released, is that their new Christmas CD?
They did? That's new?
Uh,
There's a new one?
Yeah. Oh, yes,
Oh.
I believe so. Yeah.
I thought I'd heard they had a new CD.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they do too. Okay, Pirate Radio, your next one.
Oh, Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Okay, good choice. Nobody's mentioned that yet. That's good. That's good. Okay, my number 6 is a band that most of you have probably not heard, and this is my newest tattoo by this band.
Twisted Sister.
No, the Sisters of Mercy. They're from Leeds, England. The Sisters of Mercy. They sing songs Floodland, This Corrosion. You've heard the music, especially if you've been in clubs in the 80s. You've heard their music. Maybe you didn't know the name of the band, but you heard their music.
Right.
Okay, so we are up to Captain Chris again.
All right, number 5. This may be on some more lists here, but arguably one of the most important bands of the 20th century, the Beatles. Kind of inspired me to pick up guitar. When I was 14,
Yeah.
and then, but great stuff.
Yes, good.
Yeah,
Very good.
definitely.
Very good. Okay,
My
Miss
ears.
Easy Street. Miss Easy Street, go ahead.
Just to update, I lied about Weezer. Their
Oh.
last thing, they did a winter season album last year. It was
Oh, okay.
released on, ironically, December 21st, 2022.
Oh.
Coinciding with the December solstice. However, moving on to mine, my next one is the Ramones.
No, gimme shock treatments. That's all I can say. Okay,
Time for a
Miss
bath.
Addie.
Missed it.
Miss Addie, your next one. And Suzanne, she had to go catch an alligator, so she left a bunch of ones in here. So I'm just gonna fill in her stuff.
Wasn't the Ramones led by the famous Rory Ramone?
No, Joey Ramone. Joey Ramone.
That's what I said.
Okay, Miss Addie.
You heard the Filipino airline pilot announcing his descent of his aircraft.
Yes.
We're currently flying at 55,000 feet at a velocity of 25,000 miles per hour.
Okay. So Miss Addie says the White Stripes and the Raccoon Tears. They're actually called the Rancateurs, but
I like Raccoon Tears better.
Raccoon Tears.
yeah, okay, yeah,
Back on tours.
Great bands.
yes, especially the Raccoon Tears. And you know what I loved about the White Stripes is how there was only 2 of them, Jack and Meg, and they made a lot of
Creative noise.
creative noise. Yes.
And they were interesting to look at with the use of colors and shapes and sounds.
Yeah.
They were, Jack White is an interesting character.
Oh yes. Oh my God. Okay, because I have their latest CD, and Easy Street and Chris, I know that I sent you a copy of that CD, but you don't have anything to play it on, so.
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
We have a computer, we have a boombox.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't need anything fancy to play a DVD these days.
No.
Well,
Well, okay. So, Mrs. Hopkins, your next one, dear.
My next one is Duran Duran.
Oh, I love that band. Her name is Rio. And what's your favorite song by them? Oh, Miss Hopkins.
I love the Reflex, but there's a bunch of
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, I like some of their early ones, like Planet Earth and Girls on Film, and
Yeah.
okay,
Rio was
Pirate Radio.
overplayed.
What?
Rio was overplayed.
Yes, it was, but it was a good video to look at.
Yeah.
Pirate Radio, go ahead, sir.
And you use sir lightly too. But my next band, I'm picking out of sure respect for their keyboardist, Billy Powell, of the band Leonard Skinner.
Okay.
He's
Good.
probably one of the best rock and roll pianists on the planet, as far as published and with published music. So
Okay, yeah, Mark,
I got
but he
mad
didn't
respect for him.
get the, but he didn't seem to get the credit that that Ronnie Van Zant did, um, Gary Rosington, Alan Collins. Oh, he didn't get the respect that they did.
He did in piano player circles.
Oh, okay.
Everybody knew who he was, and
Okay.
he can be compared to
You?
for the Allman Brothers, Chuck Leavell, who
Oh,
plays
okay.
for the Stones now.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
They same caliber, if you ask
Yeah.
me, for music.
Okay. My next band is somebody that Miss Easy Street with Jen knows about from me. They're a band from Athens, Georgia, called the Drive-By Truckers. And when I was up there in Athens, we stopped in this used record store, and I was talking to the guy about the Drive-By Truckers, and he said one of them had just been in the store earlier that day. And I said, "Oh, Jesus Christ." And you remember that, Jen?
Yeah. Shall
Yep.
do.
I said, "Oh, man." But that band is so good, and they're like seriously like country alternate rock. They're country twins, but they're very straight ahead rock and roll.
And they probably know
That
who
makes
Via Rhythmo is
More,
because
more
they have
than-
roots in Richmond as well.
Okay, yeah, because the next time that I talk to Mike Cooley, who's one of the guitarists on the Drive-By Truckers, because I talk to him on a regular basis.
Mm,
I'll ask him.
yeah. They probably
Okay,
do.
Captain Chris, your next one.
Another band that's going to be mentioned by most of the panelists, number 4, Rolling Stones. I mean,
Number.
yeah,
Yes.
Beatles is number 5, Rolling Stones number 4. Can't You Hear Me Rockin', Can't You Hear Me Knockin' is probably my single favorite Stones song. It's this amazing long jam. It's just,
Yeah.
just a killer cut.
I
My
agree.
my favorite Rolling Stone song is from It's Only Rock and Roll.
Spit it open, Bo.
And it's called Time Waits for No One.
Mhm.
And
That's your
that has
latest.
one of the most beautiful just
Mick Taylor
lead
solo.
guitar for like 3 minutes. And I still to this day believe that that's why Mick Taylor left, was because Keith Richards didn't like the fact that his guitar playing was being overstaged. I still think that, and I've heard a lot of other people say that too, Mark.
I have
A lot
to
of-
respectfully
I-
disagree.
I'm in a lot of Rolling Stones kind of groups like that, and a lot of people say that.
They're all wrong.
Okay. Well, then I stand corrected.
No, honestly though, they can be. There's the other argument too, which we won't go into, but either way, history is history, and he left.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
on
that's-
came
well-
Ron Wood, who was I think Mick Taylor was
Wasn't the
a superior
official-
guitarist to Ron Wood.
Oh
What's
yeah,
the
oh yeah.
official
Okay,
study
yeah, because they're
turned
very
out?
similar in style. Yeah, because Ron Wood and Keith Richards played good together. So, okay, so, uh, Jen, your next one, dear.
My next one is,
And please say somebody, that I can spell.
all right,
So,
I'll speak it slowly too. River City Sound System from Jackson. See them December 26th at Jackrabbits
Oh, the River City what?
Sound System. They're a punk band.
Oh,
I'll be
okay.
there. Everybody should be there.
And so what kind of music do they play? Punk?
Punk. Yeah, they're YouTube. They're pretty good.
Okay. Okay, well, because I lived in Jacksonville for a long time and I never heard of them.
Yeah, check them out. River
Well,
City Sound
okay.
System.
Okay, well that was like 20 years ago, so
Yeah.
maybe that could be.
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Addie Paul. And your next one, Miss Addie. And I get to pick somebody for Zagnuts. Zagnuts at ZZ Top. Miss Addie, your next one, dear.
I hear Clowney's going to be there, so you
Oh,
know.
the Wet Sprocket. Whoa. There's a band that very few people probably don't even know of or don't remember, but should because they were good.
who?
Toad the Wet Sprocket.
Bonus points for
I
anybody.
mean, they have a
who
real
knows
messed
the
up name,
reference
but
behind the name.
What kind of music?
with guitars and drums and stuff like that.
90s.
Oh, okay.
So Chris said bonus point for anyone who knows the story behind the name.
No, what is the name, Chris?
Or
Oh,
the
what is the
reference.
It was part of a bit that Eric Idle did on one of the comedy albums with Monty Python. It was like a passing reference, but
Oh,
Toad the Wet,
wow.
yeah, the Wet Sprocket was part of.
Cool. I
That's
didn't know
weird
that.
because, they named Disraeli Gears, the album, after another bit.
Oh. Yeah, okay, yeah, because wasn't Disraeli one of the British prime ministers?
No,
Yeah.
it was named after. There's a whole story to this. Hold on, I'll get it.
Okay,
You know,
no,
it's-
but he was a prime minister. Oh, Disraeli.
Yeah, Benjamin Disraeli, but it
Yeah.
could be a different Disraeli. I don't know.
There was a quote that goes with it. I have to get the quote and then I'll.
Oh,
explain it.
okay. Well, if it's Monty Python, it's funny. Okay, Mrs. Hopkins, your next one, dear.
My next one is ABBA. I just saw a cover band called ABBA Fab, and it was their
Yes,
13th.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. I've seen them before too on YouTube. They're
Yeah.
good.
They're really good. Yes.
They are good, and they dress very ABBA-ish. Oh,
Mhm.
and they're really good. They are, and they're called ABBA Fab.
Yeah,
and
but
your video was great.
oh,
My-
thank you. But
I
ABBA
also
is
like-
the one actually on my list. ABBA. I loved ABBA Fab though too.
I like
My
the
favorite
tribute-
song by ABBA. My favorite song by ABBA is "Gimme, Gimme, Gimme a Man After Midnight."
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to know the story on Toad the Wet Sprocket or Disraeli?
Yeah, I got it now. Eric Clapton was driving behind the bicycle race in the mountains or something like that, and Mick Turner was driving, one of the roadies, and somebody was yelling, "Disraeli Gears, Disraeli Gears."
And what did that mean in the context of the?
It actually meant derailleur gears. Or it's
Disraeli
French.
Gears.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah, okay.
Okay, the biker.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how do you pronounce that, Chris? It's French.
Derailleur.
Oh, derailleur gears. Yeah,
Yeah.
meaning derailleur gears.
Yeah, and we all just fell over. That's got to be an
Okay.
album title, they said.
Okay, Pirate Radio, your next one, please.
Right. Allman Brothers.
Okay. I love ABBA. A movie about a bus called Priscilla is a favorite movie, yes. And that is The Queen of the Desert.
You also wrote.
That movie is so funny. If you've never seen it,
I got an interesting sort of story about the Allman Brothers, and Chuck
Sure.
LaBelle, their piano player, played all the piano for the Black Crowes' first album. I think it was Shake Your Moneymaker.
Yes.
That sounds right.
Yes.
And
Yes.
he suggested to them to get this guy out of Toronto to play piano for them, a guy named Ed Harsh. And sure enough, they hired him, and he played with the Crows until he died. Well, Chris Robertson was leaving his hotel room one day, and he heard the water running in Ed Harsh's room, the Canadian. So he looked in, and Ed Harsh had said, "Okay, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go." But Chris said, "You left the water running in your washroom." And then Chris looked in the washroom, and there was a package of hot dogs underneath the steaming hot water coming out of the sink. He was cooking them slowly while he was at the concert. And then he had all the condiments and buns and stuff, and he was going to serve himself up a lunch after he got back from the concert.
Wow.
That's crazy.
It says
You
it
know,
on
you
the-
can never
Rock
get
and roll
enough,
lifestyle, eh?
you can never get enough good, funny hot dog stories.
That's true.
That's right. Maybe that inspired Hazel Atkins to write No More Hot Dogs.
And if you've never seen me do my version of No More Hot Dogs, that is a present that Miss Easy Street with Jen
Keeps
dared me
giving.
to do. So,
Yeah.
It's
can
an
find-
Oscar Mayer Christmas.
Yeah, if you can find any documentary on Hazel Adkins, it's worth the watch. He
Yeah.
was a trip. He was also, if you've seen the Wonderful Wild Whites from West Virginia, he was from that same and has those same kind of personality traits. So there you go.
I watched David Hasselhoff eat a hamburger off his kitchen floor before. That counts.
Oh my gosh, I'm not
Did
surprised.
anybody ever see that?
no,
Yeah.
thank
It sounds
Oh, God.
familiar.
oh,
He was drunken out of his mind, and he was eating. The hamburger was all spilt all over on the tile floor, and he was eating it off.
hopefully it's
Oh,
my
Lord.
turn. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Thankfully. You know, because that sounds like that could have fit into my diatribe about like really stupid shit that I'd seen all week long. Somebody eating a hot dog off a kitchen floor, but that didn't happen.
Hamburger.
It could
Not
have.
yet. Not yet.
Who knows what Al's going to do tomorrow?
The week's not over.
Okay, my number 4 is a German band with a Irish singer. The name of the band is the VNV Nation, and VNV stands for Victory, Not Vengeance. And they are, I would consider them to be
Victorious, but not vengeful.
I would consider them to be like dance industrial. So now you know why I have no friends, because I listen to stuff like this.
I checked them out. They were really good.
Oh, see? Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you there, Mrs. Hopkins. Yes. Thank you. Okay, so I got a little bit of confirmation there. Okay, so we are down to um, two more of your favorites, and then number one, your favorite all-time band in the history of recorded music. Okay, the captain, your next one.
All right, my number three, had to give it to The Who. Who's
Who?
Next? One of the greatest albums
Who?
of all time.
Oh, what's the name of the band?
John Entwistle's, Pete Townsend's, Roger Daltrey's, Keith Moon's, The Who.
Yeah, Oh, so the Who is the name of the band.
Yep.
You know, we're never gonna get away with that one with Bimbo. I don't know why we flogged this wet horse with this dead horse.
I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Oh, you know what? Because you can never get away from a good flogging.
Yeah, that's true.
Easy Street, your next one, dear.
My next one is City Boy.
I think I remember them. Oh, and what did they play, Miss Easy Street? I think I remember that name.
They played a lot, but one of their,
No,
they
okay, what? Oh, well, oh, okay. So, what genre of music?
prog rock. Let's see,
Yeah, I
art
think I
rock,
remember
pop
hearing
rock,
them.
prog rock, progressive pop, art pop, glam rock.
Okay, so why are they so high on your list?
Because they wrote and performed some kick-ass tunes. They're best known for
Each one of you
"Stop
becomes
setting the
suspicious
fire,"
of getting blood.
but there's no reply. And the Day the Earth Caught Fire, but they have much better. Like I could listen to an whole album from them.
Oh, okay, good.
So-
Good. Okay, so next one up is Miss Addie Bacall. Again, Addie, you have two more bands, and then number one is your favorite band in the history of recorded music. So I get to pick another one for Zagnut. She had the Dead Kennedys.
There's so many at this point.
Yeah.
And I know that she's not making these up because I've heard her play all of this crap. So. Hey, Miss Addie. The Verve. Oh, wow. Very good. The Verve. Yes. That's an up. Well, I don't think they're obscure, but a lot of other people might. But they're very good. They're very good. They're from the late 70s, early 80s. The Verve. Good, Daddy. Good call. Good call. Good choice.
Did they do
Okay,
the song Bittersweet Symphony?
Yes, they did.
Yes.
They got successfully sued for that song.
Yeah. Mrs. Hopkins, your next one, dear.
It's Pearl Jam. They have a huge catalog and they encourage
Yeah.
bootlegs.
Yeah. And you know what other band does that too? Oh, the Drive-By Truckers. There's a program called like Archive Music where you can like download live performances by the band. And the Drive-By Truckers
Yeah.
have like 700 shows that they want you to download.
Oh yeah. There are plenty
What's
of
it
bands.
called again, Bimbo?
Huh? Musical archives or something like that.
I think it's
Wolfgang's
archive.
Vault, maybe?
What?
It's under
Wolfgang's
archive.org.
Archive.org, where you can get anything for free.
That is posted there.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's a lot of
And
there's a lot of Grateful Dead. There's a lot of
Yeah.
what do you call it?
Yeah.
Little Feet.
Little Feet.
A
Yeah.
lot of Little Feet on there. That's
Yeah.
free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's some bands there that they just have like one.
Mhm.
Yeah. The Little Feet were one of the early put a lot of their music on there.
Yeah, good. Okay, Pirate Radio, your next one, sir.
Um, because of the writing mostly of Peter Townsend, and well, no, equally they brought all contributed. The Who.
Mhm.
I
And you know
I
how many Who albums I own? And you know how many Who albums I own?
One.
Zero. Zero.
Buy a copy of Who's Next.
yeah,
I don't hate them, but
you just don't understand them.
yeah, that's probably it.
Tommy would be a good album too.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Tommy was good. Tommy was good. I like that, even though the movie was pretty awful.
I really like the
Except Tina
director.
Turner. Except Tina Turner as the Acid Queen. She was good.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. The album Quadrophenia was my favorite.
Hmm.
That was a masterpiece, if you ask me.
My number three is
Good one,
actually
too.
a band from who hails from Jacksonville, Florida, of all places. No, not Jacksonville. Tallahassee. I don't know why. I guess I forgot where I went to school.
Hmm.
Um, and there, I would consider them to be dance, rock and roll, industrial punk. Name of the band, and some of you, if you pay attention, you've heard me mention them before. Band called the Crew Shadows.
Yeah.
Crux Shadows.
And you can find them on YouTube.
Oh yes, absolutely. And they have, and one thing that I love about them is they have a song called "The Valkyrie," and it's a good song. Hint, hint. Okay, so we each have one band left, and then our all-time favorite band. We two more left with the captain up.
My number two, I had to go with them in concert. That's the second most frequently viewed band I've seen in concert. Um, just astounding. I don't even know what the hell their lyrics are about, but just I just enjoy hearing John Anderson sing them.
Yeah.
And
And that's why
I
I'm
know,
deaf in my right ear, because we were in a half stadium when we went to see him in concert.
Fragile, killer album,
Yeah.
as is Relayer.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, many
Yeah.
great albums.
Yeah,
And
if they're
Closer
still
to the
touring,
edge.
Tales of Topographic Oceans.
And
Yeah.
like they were my first induction to like um, real prog,
Mhm.
because like Pink Floyd was kind of proggish and other bands were kind of proggish, but Yes was definitely the quintessential prog rock band.
yeah. And I highly recommend wearing earplugs if you ever go to see them play, because I'm not the only one to say they are the loudest band I've ever heard.
Who? Who?
Yes.
Yes is what?
The loudest band she ever heard.
What?
No,
And they were a little
Some
bit loud.
people say that about marijuana.
who? Yes.
No, it makes you forget.
What?
What were we talking about again?
The band.
Who?
God.
Take a load off Fanny.
This could go on forever. This could go on for eons. Okay, Addie.
The Nitwick Show.
Addie, yes, I do remember the little river band. And do you want to put them down on your list, Miss Addie? Yeah, the little river band. I remember them. Do you want to put them down, Addie, or did you want to put in somebody else?
I'm reminiscing.
Yeah, and they were another band from Australia too.
Yeah, I did when they.
Yeah, I mean, I no.
They were chill, mellow. They were like smoke a big
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
chill out, just relax. They were kind of like stress relief in the 80s. It was
Yacht
better than
rock.
Frank Miller's music box.
Oh, okay, Addie. God.
It was one
Okay,
better.
okay, because I'm gonna do this probably in 2 months. I'm gonna have solo artists, and you had better put down Frank Mills, Music Box Dancer. Oh God, Addie. Okay, so are you gonna go with Little River Band or what? Or what's your next one? Come on. Oh, come on. We're almost done with this thing that nobody can follow the rules for. I can't even follow the rules, and I made them up. So don't feel bad.
Hey, vermin.
No, that's a solo artist. It's got to be a band.
No, excuse me. So what's going on now?
Hurry, don't be late.
Oh, we're waiting for Addie to make a decision. Come on, Addie. Don't be a zagnut.
Addie, Addie.
And you know the song, Billy, Don't Be a Hero? Addie, don't be a
Addie, don't be
zagnut.
a nut.
Oh,
By Bo
really?
Donaldson and the
Don't
Okay,
let
Addie,
that
that
sticky
really is a
candy
band?
bar.
Okay, I thought that was a solo. Okay, all right. No, Addie says that's a band, and I respect every one of the Professor College of Rock Knowledge's choice and opinion, so that counts. Okay, um, Mrs. Hopkins, you have two left, and then
Okay,
you're number one.
2, the Police.
Okay.
Love
There you
the way they mesh the melodies, everything, just minus Sting's ego.
Yeah, and and bands like that only have three players and can sound that good are really, really skilled.
Yeah,
Keith
unfortunately,
Sutler's amazing.
Sting is really a talented guy.
Okay, Sinking Ship, Kropka.
The Beatles.
Yep. Let it be the Beatles. Yep.
It started with them for me, and that's yeah.
What's your favorite Beatles album?
Yeah, okay. Mark, what's your favorite Beatles album?
Probably Let It Be.
Okay, Chris, and what is yours?
Maybe the
I
White
mean, I
Album.
like the complexity of the White Album.
Rubber
and
Soul
the-
is really good.
Mrs. Hopkins, what's your favorite Beatles album?
I don't have one, but I
Okay.
did kind of like where they had the Middle
Sgt.
Eastern
Pepper's.
touches, though.
Let me go back and
Rubber
say
Soul
Sgt.
or
Pepper.
Revolver? One
Yeah.
of those two.
One of those.
Sgt. Pepper's my favorite album.
Okay, Miss Easy Street, what is your favorite Beatles album?
They have albums.
No, they're called records.
Yeah. Oh, man. I have no idea.
Okay. Mine is Revolver.
I didn't have albums, so what can I say?
So, whose turn is it? Oh, mine. My number 2 is AC/DC. Again, another band that I have every single album of. And even though he wasn't with them long enough, I love pretty much every album. There's some that suck, but um, just love Bon Scott. Everyone, every single Bon Scott AC/DC is like my top 5.
Did you ever hear the compilation album Bonfire?
Yes, I have
That's
it.
some great deep cuts too. And it was very
Yes,
good.
I have it. Yes, I have it. Which like you guys wouldn't know because yeah, because you saw you've seen my CD collection, and like I'm wondering, because I can, and I'm not lying. I've got this giant wall filled with CDs, and they're in no kind of order, but I can almost remember where something is in that list. That big
So,
wall.
and alphabetized it, you'd be screwed. You wouldn't be able to find anything.
Oh, oh, oh. Well. First of all, Mr. Chris, you're not that mean.
Okay.
They say that not to ever touch anything on a neurologist's desk because he'll absolutely go anal over it if you move
Okay,
anything.
and so we have one song left, our favorite of all time. However, I would just like to, and everybody just give, and I don't want any stories about the bands or bloviating or yammering on, just 4 bands that you would have liked to have included but did not. If you can think of them right off the top of your head. If you
I
can,
can.
you can. If you can't, you can't.
I can. They didn't count because there was a 2-person band. It was the Dresden Dolls. I love the
Okay.
Pixies, Radiohead, Ministry.
Okay, good choices. Good choices, Mrs. Hopkins. Okay, because I had one of them, and I'll tell you which one. Chris.
Foghat, 9 Inch Nails, and The Prodigy.
Smack my bitch up.
And you know, REM is an Athens band.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And Miss Easy Street, what's 4 that you can think of?
Yeah, along the line, 9 Inch Nails. Who did I have? Mozart, because I was afraid I'd get pegged for that one. Who else did I have on here? Bob Marley,
Well, REO Speedwagon.
not on there.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I
that
believe
was,
it's time for me
that
to
was
fly.
right under Journey. Yeah.
You're banned for the first episode in 2024.
Yeah.
Addie, okay,
So,
that's number 1, but you gotta wait till I
From a
call you,
friend.
dear.
Sublime, I like them. They were crazy.
Oh yeah,
You
okay.
gotta keep them
Okay.
separate.
You know what? I used to hang out in this place called the El Macombo, and I wish
Yeah.
I had the foreshadow to be there the night that they were billed as the Roaches, but the Rolling Stones were
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Okay, because that's where they did a recording from.
Yeah, Love You Live.
Yes, yes. Okay, the 4 bands that I love but did not have room to put was Ministry, Blue Oyster Cult, Twisted Sister, and a band called Sweet.
The British band.
I love Sweet. I love them. I love them. Okay, so this is it. This is the final songs for the year. Your favorite all-time band in the history of recorded music. It could be Chimps Beating on Rocks for all I care. What is the name of your favorite all-time band, Captain Chris?
This won't be a surprise to any of the panelists. Rush. I've seen Rush every show when they've been to Atlanta, from Hold Your Fire in 1986 to R15. Me and my college buddies would get together and we'd go see them every time they came back. It was like Swans returning to Capistrano. Amazing work. Hemispheres 2112.
Yes, Miss Leah. Okay, yes, Miss Leah. Yeah, they did Fox on the Run. Okay, yeah, go ahead, Chris.
Well, and I read recently that Alex and Getty are strongly considering reforming the band and finding a new drummer and getting back out on the road.
I don't know. It's like Zeppelin trying to replace John Bonham. Oh, and now that's another band that I forgot to add on my list of bands that I didn't, because my next tattoo, I'm getting the 2112
The Starman.
circle. Yeah, with the Starman. That's going to be my next one right here.
Very good.
And that's
It was
birthday
also
from me to me.
Mhm.
Okay, Miss Jen, your favorite band of all time, and please make it a normal one. Don't be silly.
Well, I mean, they played with Journey, and they played with
REO Speedwagon.
REO Speedwagon in concert, and I think they're touring this coming year. Styx.
I know who you're gonna say.
Styx. Early albums, though.
Oh,
Please.
Okay, Styx. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they were kind of pushing. Once they hit Pieces of Eight and
Yeah.
stuff, they were kind of crossing the line. Although I did buy Pieces of Eight and Grand Illusion. I think
Yeah.
Grand Illusion was kind of like the cutoff point.
Yeah, Grand Illusion is the last one that I own.
Mhm.
But I still love the song Do mai arigato mi starabato.
Yeah, I had that
domo. I love that song.
My little brother still loves that album, but yeah, me not.
Okay, so Miss Addie already gave her pick. She had Ministry. That is a great band. If you don't know who they are, they're like heavy industrial band from Chicago, led by Al Jorgensen. And they've done albums like The Mind is a Terrible Thing to Taste. They're just... Oh, and another band that I love that I didn't have room for is a band called Typo Negative. But that's not my number one, so... Okay, Zagnut's no longer playing because Zagnut's out chasing an alligator. Okay, Mrs. Hopkins, your favorite band of all time?
Nirvana.
Classic.
Really?
Yes. Yes. So much that I named my middle son after Kurt. It's his middle name.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
They made an impact.
they weren't horrible.
They did a lot of good covers too.
Okay, the only Nirvana I have is the one that they did like the Unplugged.
Oh,
That's
It was a
good.
good performance.
yeah. Muddy Banks of the Wishkah.
Yes.
And that had a lot of good covers, but it was a good performance. Very good.
And plus Nirvana was good because that introduced us to Dave Grohl, who is by far one of the most influential artists because he can play, I think, like every single instrument.
I've also seen him troll that cultish religious group once too.
Which one?
The
Scientologists? Or...
No, it's one of those Western, super religious, they hate everybody and everything groups, and they go out and do protests.
Oh,
I
the
think they've
Westboro
even,
Baptist Church.
yeah, that one. Baptist Church. It was so funny.
Oh, good.
It's on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Hello, Mr. Coach. Mr. Coach likes the Foo Fighters. Yes, they are so good. I don't have all of their stuff. I've got a couple of their albums, but they're so good. They're so good. They're so good. And you know what's good? I like, and they lost their great drummer, unfortunately. Like Dave Grohl and the Foo Fighters, they would bring up, I think, like every show, they would bring up somebody from the audience to like play with them. And some of these people turned out to be really freaking talented.
I think they kind of know in advance.
They may
Really?
rehearse a little bit. I don't know.
They may even reverse it. Yeah, because you don't pick people up out of the audience and just have them come up. Yeah, a lot of
Okay.
people
Coach
on
says the name of the
YouTube.
church was the Westboro Baptist Church.
Yeah, they're the ones that also protested veteran burials and stuff too.
We find new ways to be horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Ways to be Horrible, Part 1. Oh, give me something to write.
Yeah, but if you've not seen that video of him trolling them, it's hilarious. Go check it out.
And it's on YouTube, right? I'll have to look
Yeah,
it up.
oh yeah. Yeah.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah,
And you know,
yeah.
and there's another video almost like that I love. Is there's a record store in New York City, and so Neil Young goes into the record store.
That was in LA.
Mark, L.A. Okay,
Yeah.
so he goes into this record store, and he sees that they're selling bootlegs of his material, and he wants to buy it, and the guy won't sell it to him. And
Yeah,
he
got it
says,
all on film.
"Hey, that's mine. Oh, that's me on the cover." And he said, "Oh, I still can't sell it to you."
Why? Because of his bootleg, he didn't want to get busted? Is that it? Probably the lawsuit?
Probably
I don't
something like that. We never figured it out. I didn't go back and watch it again.
I didn't either. And okay, and we also have the presence of having Yeah Man come up to visit. Hello, Yeah Man.
Hello,
Congrats.
yeah, man.
Oh,
I was lady in the path the other night, so I apologize.
Mark.
Yeah, man.
Mark,
My
and
poor
wouldn't you like
behavior.
to, Mark, and wouldn't you like to say something to Yeah Man?
Yeah, good fight the other day, yeah, man. You
Oh,
won
please.
fair and square.
Oh, stop. That's not what I wanted to hear.
You
Yeah,
said on
but-
your live yesterday.
No, it wasn't. Not at all.
All right.
Not at all.
All right. That's. I was drunk yesterday.
Oh,
Oh, maybe that was Grandpa that said that.
Yeah.
or who knows?
Where's Grandpa been tonight? Hey.
I don't know,
Who
man.
knows? Who knows? It could have been Tom Reed, feeding Mark Kropka bad information.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Grandpa's probably filling his diapers. Yeah.
Okay. With
He's on
that
diaper
diaper,
duty.
hey, we have two left. Mr. Pirate Radio, your number one band of all time.
I don't think anybody. This is a surprise to that. I'm a big Rolling Stones fan, so I'm gonna call it as it is. The Rolling
What?
Stones.
Legendary
All
band. Awesome.
They throughout their tenure or whatever, they covered just about every genre that I care to listen to, rock and roll wise,
Oh, yeah.
and country and blues and rock, hard rock. So they're very versatile.
It's kind of a trip to hear Mick Jagger try to affect a Southern accent. He doesn't quite get the vowels right, but yeah.
You're thinking in that song "Faraway Eyes"?
Oh, hello, Miss
Yeah.
Hemmings. How are you, dear?
There's
Nice,
another one too.
nice to see you join. Nice to have you. Yeah, and
I know what you mean about "Can't You Hear Me Knocking," though.
Mhm.
That song was something else.
It was a killer jam. That was a song that they wrote to prove that they could do something more than a 3-minute pop song. They
Right.
wanted deliberately to create something that was.
You want to know what I heard the other day? Another killer jam. John Entwistle in the Real Me. You know that bass solo he does.
Oh yeah.
That was first take. He didn't practice that. That was a practical joke, actually. He did that and to play a practical joke on one of the sound engineers, and they liked it so much that they kept it.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Okay, and so before you get my pick, let's see, Miss Heaven Sense, Coach, yeah man, what are your favorite bands of all time? Just write it in the side chat, or if one of you want to come on panel for a quick little shout, I'll drop the link. I mean, because maybe we can see, yeah man and Pirate Radio in like a rematch here, right on screen. Wouldn't that be fun? Come on, Misfit, get out of the thing, you freaking idiot.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think Misfit was putting in the, whatever, Eye of the Tiger, bitten cat, because all we saw was a big eye.
Yeah. Well, that was done by a band
That's
called
Misfit.
Survivor.
Yeah.
So
that's
Coachism
Misfit.
says Led Zeppelin is his favorite band of all time.
Mhm.
I thought you liked the Cult there, Coach. Yeah, but Led Zeppelin. Okay. Miss Heaven Sense, what's your favorite band of all time? And Miss Leah Sugar Bridges, Leah Lima Beans, what's your favorite band of all time? Yeah, man says Weezer. Oh, somebody else picked Weezer.
Mrs.
Oh,
Hopkins
picked
mentioned Weezer.
I'll be right back. Okay, I gotta go get a snack.
All right. Whenever I think Weezer, I just think of my inhaler.
Yes. Oh, yes. The Cult is so good. The Cult is so good. There's two Cult CDs that I'm missing. That's it. Miss Leah Lima Bean says the Rolling Stones. Did Heaven Sent say anything? Is she still on? And see, now this is good. We're getting some more interaction, but by everybody that we know. Deep Purple, yes, okay. Miss Heaven, I said Deep Purple, and who else said Deep Purple? Somebody else did.
I did in our list. Mark II. Remember we were discussing it.
Yeah.
The Mark IV band. Who was the guitarist in the Mark IV?
Oh, Richie Blackmore.
Oh, okay. So he was in the Mark II and the Mark IV.
Yeah, okay, yeah, because Mark IV is when they did, like Perfect Strangers.
Right. Okay.
Oh, yeah, man also says he likes the Black Keys. Addie likes the band Cake. Yeah, the Cake was good, and the Black Keys. Yeah, and see, now that's a good band, but yeah, man, I don't think that a lot of people really follow them too much. I know they have a big,
We get them up here in Canada.
yeah.
Yeah,
Black
Black
Keys.
Keys.
Did the Black Keys ever open up for the White Stripes?
Oh, bada bing. Okay, and Matt 4K says my band is a band called Sick of It All. Yes, I have heard of them.
They can't take you anywhere, eh, Chris?
Miss Leah
Gotcha.
Sugar Bridges likes
Almost
the
super second
Scorpions. Yes, the Scorpions. I've got a couple of Scorpions. I've got Love at First Sting. I've got Love Drive. I've got like 4 of them. And another band that I forgot to mention, who I love, before I give you my number 1, is a British band called UFO.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, why haven't we done a show on them?
We're doing
Because-
Bimbo's top 100 before she picks her number 1.
No, I'm just reading what all of our friends are saying. Oh,
Okay.
It's
Ones
funny
are-
because it's true.
Yeah, man, Variety says the Wiggles. Wait, the Wiggles? Yeah, man, is that a real band, the Wiggles? Okay, who in the
Yes,
panel thinks here the Wiggles is a
I
real
know.
band?
I've heard of them. They do kids music.
Yeah.
They are banned.
Okay, okay. Well, he must get that from from having
Tinsel
Oh, you
being
know,
pulled.
maybe
Tinsel
the
pulling tinsel out of the cat's ass.
on the guitar.
Now we should do UFO. They have a huge discography.
Yeah, but I don't think that enough people listen to them or know them.
They're not going to
Who?
listen to them or know them unless they learn about them, and then that's what the College of Rock Knowledge does.
Who are we
Yeah.
talking about?
Exactly.
Band called UFO.
Oh.
With
And
Pete
they're
Ray,
when we look at their
with Pete Ray,
discography.
Phil Moog, Michael Schenker. Okay, so do you want to know my number one? G.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Try to guess. Everybody guess who it is and say it all at one time.
We have
Queen.
to close our eyes and concentrate and all that.
Okay, Miss Easy
Because
Street
I'll
with
get it
Jen.
wrong.
Miss Easy Street with Jen, you are definitely banned from the first episode in 2024.
Walk the.
So, okay, so
Go on.
find something else to do that day because you ain't playing.
Hey, does anybody remember the Ruddles?
Yes, the Ruddles. And what the Ruddles were is they were a band who did a very good parody of Beatles type music.
Yeah.
Okay, Addie, no, it's not Journey either. Oh, God.
See,
You guys
I
are
told you.
just.
Addie and I both.
Yeah, okay, Coach, yeah, okay, yeah, Queen, yeah, that's wrong. Okay, you guys are just saying all bands you know that I dislike now. The Rolling Stones, thank you, Miss Leah Lima Beans. The Rolling Stones, of course it's the Rolling Stones. Jeez Louise. It's like trying to pull teeth from my head, and I've only got 7 left.
Oh gosh.
So, I think this, even though it was challenging for the unprepared and unqualified people. Bimbo loves Freddie Mercury. Yeah.
You know, we do these every year.
Okay. There, Mr. Ford Plant. Oh, you just keep it up. You wait. Oh, you wait the next time that I'm on the co-host for Boy Wrestling. I am gonna come up with some shit to give you, boy. Ooh, just think about it.
Just
Okay.
think about it. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay. He likes men at work, so they're good. And who liked men at work? Oh, was that you, Mrs.? No, was it Mrs. Hopkins?
Yeah, it was.
Somebody at work.
I
Oh,
know
it
it's an
was.
honorable
Yeah.
mention list, sure.
I
Yeah.
love when my man's at work.
Well, if somebody knocks on our door and it's someone who's not supposed to knock on the door, we talk to them, and then after they go away, I'll go back to my computer and then play Minute Works. Who can it be now? Because it's who can it be knocking at my door? Way.
And
Oh,
Miss
that's
Heavensen says, Miss Heavensen says, I think my number one group is the Thunder Down Under. I take it that would be AC/DC, but there's a lot of good bands from Australia.
Unless she's talking about the strippers.
Yeah, yeah. That was in the band I was thinking of, but yeah, that's true.
They're good too.
A lot of good Australian bands. Rose Tattoo with Angry Anderson.
Midnight
God.
Oil.
Midnight Oil, yes.
And
And
it's,
do you know that that Peter Garrett is a member of now the Australian Parliament?
that's right, yeah.
Rockwell, yes, Addie Rockwell, okay.
In excess.
Yes. Oh, yeah, they're from Australia. Jeez. Oh, yeah, because we did a show on them, didn't we?
Hmm.
We sure did.
Yeah, not that long ago. Okay, so um,
Yeah, man,
so
talking about.
this is good. So this is good. Seeing a lot of my friends up here. This is good. Um, okay. So we got 5 minutes left to kill to make it a full 2 hours. Um, okay. Give the College of Knowledge some ideas for shows in season number 3, 2024.
UFO.
Okay, UFO. I mean, the Flogging Mollies, and now that is a real band. If you did
Procol
not
Harum.
know, but
Procol
but yeah, man, I don't think enough people know about the band, the Flogging Mollies.
You'd be surprised.
I think whenever we want to do a show where we're mixing it up a little bit, I think it'd be cool if we did a 19 or our favorite number one hits from like 1970 to 1979.
Pick it up by year.
Well, each of we would round robin it. Each of us would give our favorite number one from 1970, and then 71 and so forth. And that way, we would have a lot of songs that people would have heard or been familiar with, but we're likely to come up with different songs. So
Did we
like
do that with the 80s at all?
Yeah, we could
Yeah,
do
we
it.
did it with
Yeah.
the 80s.
I think
Come
the
on,
60s
man.
to the 70s to the 80s would be doable.
We
It'd
could
be a
do
lot harder.
60, 70, 80, 90.
Okay, because
2000.
Addie wants to do a show with songs with the word robot in them. Well, Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto. Okay, Coach says, oh, the best intros to songs. Now that's interesting.
That'd be a good sort of deep cut.
Yeah.
A lot of songs with good
I think you
intros.
might have a lot of the same though on that one too.
Maybe.
But okay.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, well, maybe I should write these things down and just not try to remember them.
That would be good.
And just an FYI, I'm looking at Procol Harum, A Salty Dog, the full album that somebody loaded individually. There are probably 10 people that album up. And then there's the official YouTube version. But there are 100 comments here and 16,000.5 people have looked at the whole album of Procol Harum.
Oh,
Just saying.
And I like Procol Harum too.
Yeah, I mean, the world.
I just downloaded Happy Birthday with the farting sound.
Oh, awesome.
So here we go.
For Grandpa.
Okay, so shows we have coming up are
Every song coming up.
best intro to songs. Okay, Chris, and you said number one songs from what?
From a decade. I'd say we want to do maybe the 70s and then the 80s, maybe the 60s.
Okay.
Whichever one strikes our fancy.
Okay, well, nothing from the 90s or 200s because I was pretty much drunk for 20 years. So, and that's when I was doing taxes. So I'm lucky I'm not in jail, and I'm lucky that nobody else I, did taxes for was in jail.
We've been blessed with Misfits Tales, so.
What?
The Crooked
So
Tail
we've been
King.
blessed with
Oh,
Misfits
yeah, with
Tale.
the curly Q tail.
Yeah, he did the official blessing.
Yeah, the curly Q.
Yeah,
And nobody knows how Misfit got that tail.
I'm sure it wasn't easy.
Waiter
It's
Shade
not
of Pale. And you know who does a good version of Waiter Shade of Pale? A band called the Bangles.
I
I
wouldn't
didn't know they.
Yes.
We ever do a show that was kind of like cover songs better than the original?
That's good. Yes. Okay.
That's a great idea.
Good idea. That'll definitely work.
Oh, because I know one right now. Devo's cover version of Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones is better.
Yeah, Wilson Pickett even does one.
Tell me your ears now.
Isn't that a cover of a cover of a cover?
That would be a cover of a cover of a cover.
Or
That's a whole
what
nother
about
genre.
or what about the cover of being on the cover of the Rolling Stone?
We could do a cover of it, our own cover.
Hey, that could make a really good song, cover the Rolling Stones.
I could see it
Gonna
now.
buy
See?
5 copies for my mother.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
See?
Oh, yes, okay. And yeah, man. Oh, and now this is a good band. Oh, the United States of America. And does anybody remember that band?
Yeah,
What's the name of the
Weird Al
presidents of
did
the
a
United States
parody
of
of one of
America?
those.
Yeah.
Horse with no name.
Called Peaches.
Yeah. And Weird Al parodied one of their songs.
Gump.
Cover songs better than my favorite Weird Al parody is Amish Paradise.
He's got
Yeah,
so
the
many.
video was hilarious.
And do you know that Coolio actually sued Weird Al until somebody told him, let it go, that it's a compliment to be parodied by Weird Al?
Well, he also wouldn't have won because it's fair use.
Right. Weird Al Yankovic never had any legal obligation to ask permission. He did it out of a courtesy to the other
Right.
artists.
Yes.
Chris Bliss is here.
Hey,
Hello, Mr.
Chris.
Chris. Oh, too bad that you're late because I left you a message, and sorry that you're just getting it now.
Now, Yankovic did ask permission.
Oh, from Coolio, yeah.
And offered a percentage of the revenues.
Oh, Blues Travelers. Who said Blues Travelers? Yeah, man. I don't know. Do you think, panel? Do you think people know enough about the Blues Travelers? I know who they are, and I like some of their songs.
And of course, Coolio never complained when he received his royalty
Yeah, what's
check.
the lead singer's name again? The guy that plays harmonica?
Oh,
He was-
John Toffer, something like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Popper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake Popper or something like that.
Yes,
John
Leah,
Toffer.
that was the Joker. Yeah, okay. Earlier, Addie asked a question about lyrics on a song, and Miss Leah Lima Bean got it right. It was the Joker by Steve Miller. I don't know. We could do Steve Miller, but does he have enough?
Oh my gosh,
Song.
yes.
10 or
Oh
12
yeah. His
Oh my
early
gosh.
his early albums are great. It's
are
very
really
psychedelic.
good. Yes, yes.
Living in the USA.
Mhm,
Yeah.
That was a good cut.
Yes,
He's so mainstream though. I mean, a lot of I wouldn't worry about the audience not knowing who Steve Miller is or not being familiar with his
he has
music.
18 albums.
Wow.
His last
Okay,
one,
Mr.
Bennington, released in
And Mr. Chris
2011.
Bliss, we here at the College of Knowledge were wondering if you are going to do any more shows or any songs before the end of the year. Because
I
because
told her, Chris.
because whenever you're on, I miss you because you're on so late, or I get to tend to Al worrying about the cat being outside. Which, if you saw my cat video, you see how many cats come running in the morning?
Yeah.
It's like a whole farm. They come in.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, and I can't see what anybody's writing because stupid is right in front of me. Come on, stupid, move. No, because then she'll walk at the keyboard and then I'll.
Maybe I can make a mooing cow.
Oh, I can't even see now. Come on, lay down, stupid. Okay, I don't know that. Well, we're going on for more than 2 hours, and that's enough. I'm tired because I had to get up at what time? 6 o'clock. because you saw that video that I have to make. That's every morning at 6 o'clock. And there's like four
Here for
cats.
that.
Oh,
Tell her
sorry
there's a
about that.
cure for that, right?
I was scared.
Oh, shit myself there.
Misfit's like, what the hell was that?
Tell her, Misfit.
Okay, Chris says he's very busy, but I'll try to do a Christmas song to upload. Oh, Chris, and did you see that? That I did a new reversion of that song, Three Gentlemen Kings, and it's a lot better than the original one, which means either somehow I got more talented or I was just lucky. I don't know which one. So I want to thank everybody who came up at the end. Heaven, Leah, well, Leah's been here for a while. Want to thank Coach, Yeah Man, Chris Bliss, Miss Heaven Sent. Everybody, thank you so much for being part of the final episode of 2023. I hope you've enjoyed our show throughout the year. Some of our shows have been better than others. I think that this was one of the best ones, even though the instructions were too hard for some people. Easy.
You say that every time.
I wasn't
What?
here for the instructions.
That this was the
Oh,
best
come
show
on.
ever.
Come on, because I sent you those detailed instructions on how to, work that cowbell.
Sure.
Mm.
Is that Grandpa? Is Grandpa filled with bovine gas or?
I'm
Yeah.
scared to
Oh.
let it off again.
Okay, Mrs. Hopkins says I'll do an early in the evening love actively. Oh, and you know what? I still have not watched that, Mrs. Hopkins. I
Okay.
have not watched it. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
okay, because I turned
Hey,
it on,
what are
and I know Misfit watched it
Aw,
because Misfit was watching it.
Misfit was watching those naked characters.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, some of the things Misfit's seen walking around here would not affect her one bit.
No. So what is our next show?
I don't know.
We can figure that out at some point.
All right,
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah,
Send
we'll figure-
detailed instructions.
Mrs. Hopkins' idea was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, but
I think that will be the next one. A cover song
Okay.
that is better than the original.
I'm gonna
How many?
struggle.
I think we'll go with that. I think we'll go with that.
We'll do 10.
Jen, have you got
How many?
27. Jen, have you got access to a calendar?
Yes, I do.
No, not 27. I don't even know how to write the number 27. I can't count that high, so.
Yes, I have a calendar.
Okay.
What
What's
do you
like
want,
the
2
middle of January? The middle of January when people are back and getting back to normal.
The second
Around,
week is
like-
the 12th. The middle is, there are only 4 Fridays in
Yeah.
January.
Okay. So we'll just do one Friday. What's like the third Friday?
The third
19th.
is the 19th.
Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so the next official College of Rock Knowledge show, the first episode of season 3 is, what is that? That's
19th, Friday the
October. Wait, no, it's not October. What month is it? Oh, January. Where the hell did October come from? January, what, 19th?
Yeah.
Yes.
And that is going to be cover songs that are better than the originals.
And that will be,
How many songs should we do?
10 or less. I mean, I think
yeah,
it's
let's
hard.
do 10 or less.
That's
And,
hard.
all right, we'll do 10.
All right.
Okay.
Dang,
10.
Grandpa. Dang, Grandpa's filling it up, right?
You tell him he's
Grandpa's
supposed
watching
to,
Bonanza again.
he's supposed to fill stockings, not his diaper.
Okay, so it looks like Yeah Man is gonna go live. So if everybody wants to go over and like bomb Yeah Man's program, and we can, start some shenanigans over there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
because I took a nap. Oh, because I took a nap earlier. Oh, so so I'm well rested.
We're gonna do 10, Addie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 10, Addie. Okay, 10 comes after 9 and before 11. So.
Mhm.
And hopefully, Chris, we'll hear something from you. If not, you know that you are always more than welcome to come up, on the panel. But I know that you do work a lot and probably don't have a lot of time to, to do your music, which is a shame because you're so talented. And okay, because you and Mark are, I think, the most talented persons on YouTube that I've ever seen.
You're too kind, Bimbo.
No, I'm not too kind. I'm serious because
Now, Mark,
I
you've
mean,
got some great
because
chops on the keyboard. It's, I
yeah,
love your phrasing.
yeah, yeah, because my bass playing is not terrible, but it's nowhere near as good as your guys is.
What
So,
were you gonna recommend that she learn a bass line to?
Oh, the Feels Good from the Gorillas.
oh yeah, Feels Good Inc. Yeah,
One of the great bass lines of the 21st century. Yeah.
yeah. I love that song. Really do. Okay, so that concludes tonight's program. I say this every time, and I mean it sincerely this time. I want to thank everybody for coming up and watching our show. I want to thank everybody for the support that they've given the College of Knowledge and the professors thereof, the support and adulation over the past year. Thank you so very much, and we hope to see you next year. And I would like everybody who's on the panel to give all of you a good wave. Goodbye. Come on, wave.
A
Yay.
good wave.
Thank you.
What's a good wave?
Jennifer, wave.
Oh,
Wave.
hey. Merry Christmas,
Okay,
everyone.
there you go.
Merry
Okay,
Christmas.
so I'm going over to bug Yeah Man. If anybody else wants to go.
Yeah,
know,
man,
because-
it is.
Yeah,
I'll head
because the
over there
more
for a
people
little,
that bug
maybe.
him, the better. The more people that bug him, the better.
All righty.
That's all right. All righty.
Oh, and Leah, called you all esteemed professors. So I guess laying in that hot tub, got you, really steamed. So that was good.
Too hot in
won't
the
look.
hot tub.
I won't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Okay, so thanks again, everybody. We've all enjoyed you. So that would be it.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New
Merry
Year.
Christmas
Merry
and
Christmas. Here.
Merry Christmas.
okay, and Mrs. Hopkins put in our Yeah Man's stream. So if you want to go there, thank you, dear.
Yep.
So sweet Jessie Corncob Scott says, anybody want to ride a snapping turtle? You know what?
What?
That has
That
to
was
be
from Grandpa.
no. That has to be the last comment of the year. Does anybody want to ride sweet Jessie Big Daddy Scott snapping turtle?
Is that
The
what
show
the
is
kids are
now
calling
over.
it these days?
The show is now over. That cannot be topped. Good night.
Nighty
Good
night.
night. Merry Christmas.